Hey, what is up, Christian Technology fam? So we have a video breaking down why these Twitch streamers are ruining Twitch and streaming for other creators, you know? Let's get straight to I don't know what this video is about, but I kind of have an idea. But let's get straight to I'm not gonna tell you, y'all gonna find out in the video. Make sure I hit the sub, like, and comment. Let's get straight to it, boy. Y'all go follow what is this boy's name again? Cameron. Y'all go follow Cameron. Shout out to Cameron. Y'all go follow him. Get straight to it.
The greatest piece of media right now. Literally everyone is live streaming. But one thing about live streaming that I'm starting to realize is that there's a pattern going on here. And it's that every single year, there's always a new meta that's just sexual as I don't know what. You know, in 2021, we had the hot tub meta, which basically streamers would sit in hot tubs for hours in the just chatting section of Twitch with bikinis on, farming all the simps with all these donation goals and sub goals. Some of those goals being your name on their body, some jumping jacks, your name on their floaty, or your name on their forehead. And it even got to a point where streamers were having fart goals. Like, it was pretty disgusting if I'm being real with you. And also with the hot tub meta, there was like the ASMR meta, which was kind of integrated with it. And with that, streamers would basically have like this little ASMR device where they would like lick it and stuff like that, and you could hear the licks. I'm gonna play a little clip.
Freaking weird, bro.
And they'd just be chilling in their hot tub with their butts tooted to the camera, sucking and licking on this device all day. Like, that was pretty much it. And it even got to a point where instead of just doing ASMR, people started wearing masks with it. Like, there was a clip of Amaranth with
I'm not even gonna lie, women got this world on easy mode sometimes, you know? Especially making money. Everything else, yeah, they're regular, but women making money, especially on this online era, is just, it's easy mode. It's like a cheat code. They have a cheat code, bro. They have a cheat code. So they shouldn't be complaining. Y'all making more money than most men. Like, I would say there's more women on Twitch making more money than men on Twitch. That's what I'll say. Right? They have big streamers, right? We have Kai and other people. I don't know the rest. The person I know is Kai, right? This biggest black YouTuber. And I think it's Speed might be on Twitch. I'm not sure if he got banned. But yeah, those type of people, man, they make all the money, right? But after those people, we have the women. They taking over. They're making all the money because we have Sims paying for the thing, right?
pigeon mask and horse mask. Like, it was a pretty crazy time, if I'm being real with you. And this meta never really left Twitch because Twitch eventually added this section called pools, hot tubs, and beaches, which is basically a way of Twitch monetizing this without it getting in the way of other creators. But if you take a look at this section, like, nobody is at a pool, in a hot tub, or at a beach. I'm actually gonna look at the section right now. Like, literally, if you look at all these streams, there's probably like 15 streams on screen. Maybe like 3 out of these 15 streams on.
Bro, look, 4.8 viewers, 1.9. You got those blurred out because it's probably crazy. 132, 414, 437, 60 viewers, 58, 56 viewers, 55, 52, 46. But if I stream on Twitch, there's only 2 people watching, right? And we talking about real stuff that happens. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. Men are always going to be horny. It is what it is. And there's always going to be a woman that's there to capitalize from that horniness. So I can't be mad at it. Y'all just got to do better. If y'all don't want these women to be so rich of doing nothing, y'all probably don't want to be too horny online. At least if you're horny, don't show it online. That's what I was saying.
On screen, maybe like 3 out of these 15 streams have a pool in the background. All the other ones are just girls with their butts pointed at the camera, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, that was one meta on Twitch. Then in 2022, like, this wasn't really a meta, but you had a girl having intercourse on stream and she only got banned for a week, which is kind of crazy considering that there's people out there who have gotten longer bans for some of these smallest things. And then in late 2023, another meta spawned out of nowhere, which was the nude meta, which is pretty self-explanatory. And then there was also a point where streamers were streaming literally naked with censored bars on like their private parts. And later Twitch put out a statement because a lot of people were talking about it, and they said that they're basically going to allow this. They said that they're allowing implied nudity, so you could do things like this. And then the next day was horrific on Twitch because it literally looked like the Hub 2.0, and a lot of people were outraged. So Twitch ended up backtracking, and that was the end of it until recently, because there's now a new meta taking over on Twitch, and that is the green screen meta. Here's here's a
meta?
quick look.
I'm just up in this biz. There are people fighting outside. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I need to potion up. Sheesh. Ka-chow.
Yes, you saw that right. Women on Twitch are now playing video games off of their butts. I'm not gonna lie, I want to hate so
What does that
bad
mean,
on
though?
this, but at the same time, I gotta give this woman her props. I literally do. Because with streaming, it is pretty hard to innovate because there's not much you can change with the Twitch stream. But this woman has found a whole new way to stream, and this is pretty creative. Like I said, I can't even hate. It's so good to the point where I'm like, okay, man, like, I just gotta give this woman her flowers. Now, don't get me wrong, she is just banking off of the simps here with this one. I mean, she got a jumping jack counter in the top right. And also wonder what she means by creamy treat. I don't know what that means, but that's kind of weird. But like I said, this is creative. And I feel like
You
a
know what
lot
that
of people
means,
could
boy.
agree that this is pretty creative. Like usually these
What is-
metas
what
are
is it, bro?
overly
She has a
sexual
butt on
and
the
some of
screen
them
or
aren't
what?
even funny. It's just like, yo, we understand what you're trying to do right here. But this one is genuinely funny. Like I can't even lie. There's actually a clip I saw on Twitter of a VTuber doing this same meta. And that VTuber was basically playing Overwatch off of her chest, which is pretty
Oh.
crazy. Another meta that's pretty
playing-
big on
okay,
Twitch
I
right
get it
now is
now.
also something that I'd like to call the 2-cam meta. Now, if you don't know what the 2-cam meta is, well, basically, it's the same thing as the green screen meta, just with no green screen. Basically, girls are streaming with 2 cams, one focused on the chest and the other focused on their butt. And I'm not gonna lie, this one is actually like, this one is kind of crazy. There's no reason why this should be allowed
Yo,
on Twitch.
like, why is this allowed on Twitch, bro? You gotta, like, bro, Twitch gotta be run by some freaking beta males, liberals. No, man, I can't understand it because I've heard Twitch doesn't even really make money like that. Amazon is like pouring tons and tons and tons of money onto Twitch, but they're not really generating enough income. That's why they can't pay their top streamers. That's why the top streamers are going on Kick or Rumble. You get me? So I don't know. I don't know why they're doing it, but this how I guess they get the money, man. This how they make the money for the Twitch. This how they make the money for the Twitch, bro. So it is what it is.
Like, let's be real here. This woman is literally almost naked with her whole butt pointed at the camera and her yitties out just flopping around. Like, bro, look. The other one was funny, but this whole meta, like this one, I'm not gonna lie, this one is just overly sexual. But what's funny is that occasionally in these streams with like the 2 cams, there will be gameplay here and there. And there's actually this one stream I saw of this one girl playing Helldivers 2, which is like a new multiplayer game, you know, pretty fun game. And she had the 2 cams on, but the gameplay was so small in the top right. Nobody is seeing that little ass gameplay in the top right, my guy. Like, this girl is over here twerking her butt and shaking her yitties with the gameplay in the top right, trying to make it seem like, oh, I'm just playing a game
playing a
here.
game.
When in reality, nobody can see that game. Nobody is there for the game at all. We know what you're trying to do. Like, that one kind of pisses me off. Like, at this point, you might as well just take the gameplay away. Because I can't even see what's going on up there. Can you see? Exactly, no. I gotta squint to see that gameplay, bro. I gotta be like... Another meta that's also pretty big with streaming right now, which this isn't really on Twitch, because I feel like Twitch would be quicker to ban with this meta, but this is more of a Kick thing, so it's not really, like, it's not much of a surprise if I'm being real, but I guess I should just show you guys. I can't really, like, explain it, you know?
Take off your pants. One in the chat once your pants are off. We're about to begin stopping cock, but not just yet. Now, as you are rubbing outside of your pants, you're now going to rub outside of your boxers.
I'm glad there's at least one person with an ounce of like sense in the chat. Actually, I'm not even gonna say an ounce of sense because they're actually watching this stream, but this person is thinking the same thing that I'm thinking. What the absolute fuck is stop and cock? You gotta be on an astronomical level of down
Horniness,
bad
bro.
to be watching something like
Horniness,
this.
man.
I am sorry.
One in the chat once you're rubbing from outside of your boxers, like a good boy. Perfect. Keep doing that until we begin the signal lights. One if you're my good boy. Do not be upset with me that I can do the bare minimum and get away with it. Don't be upset with me that all I have to do is hold up a sign and I can make you come on command.
Permission to smell mommy's panties. Now, like I said, this was on Kick.
Look, we can't get mad at them, bro. Like she said it to the man watching her. I'm doing the bare minimum, and I'm still getting away with it, and I'm still making thousands of dollars a month of doing the bare minimum. I'm doing the bare minimum. I'm doing the bare minimum, and I'm still making more than doctors. So don't get mad at me that you guys are paying for this. Y'all paying for this? I did not beg you guys to pay for it. You guys logged onto Kick and then searched my name up and then played my stream. So don't get mad at me that I'm making all this money from y'all. Okay? Don't get mad. I can't get mad, bro. Cause look, she has it on easy mode, man. Easy mode. She just has to sit there in a bikini and say, time for you to ejaculate. Time for you to do this. Time for you to do that. Okay. Okay, is it out now? Play with yourself now. Like, it's easy mode, man. It's easy mode. And she doesn't have to do nothing. She just has to sit on the camera and just do this for 2-3 hours, make a couple $1,000s, and then next day she does it again until her time runs out.
So it's pretty expected. Like, Kick is just full of degens. Obviously, like, something like this is bound to happen on Kick. Like, let's be real, we're not surprised. All that being said, I just think it's kind of crazy how Twitch is allowing this stuff to happen. Like, don't get me wrong, some of these are funny. Like the green screen Fortnite, like, come on, bruh. Like, I can't even lie, like, that is creative on a whole nother level. Like, I really can't hate with that one. But at the same time, some of these are just overly sexual, and it's obvious what these girls are trying to do. They're literally just trying to funnel people to their OnlyFans and finesse these simps. And I just find it interesting how every year there's always a new meta on Twitch that's crazy sexual. A bunch of people talk about
The weakest link in men is the horny ones. So we can't do nothing about it, bro. There's always gonna be horny men. It's always gonna be horny man. It is what it is.
it dies down later on.
Always.
Twitch never really bans it. Then it always comes back and the cycle repeats each and every year. And I honestly feel like this is one of those situations where you can't really hate the player. You just gotta hate the game, if I'm being real. Because Twitch is the main one to blame here. Like, if Twitch really wanted to ban each and every one of these girls each and every time they popped up, they could, but they choose not to. Because for one reason, and that one reason is money. Because believe it or not, these girls bring in a lot of money to the platform. Because when you think about it, these e-thoughts generate more revenue than the regular Twitch streamer sitting there playing a game or reacting to videos. Because they can generate hundreds of subs within minutes because of these crazy incentives like fart goals and squats on stream, while other regular streamers can only generate a fraction of that within hours. Now, this isn't me defending these girls, but I do think that Twitch is the main problem here, because Twitch is only allowing these girls to pass by because they're making enough money for the platform. Because if they were making no money at all, Twitch would have banned them instantly. But since they do bring in money and Twitch kind of needs money, they're gonna allow it. Like, Twitch is open about their financial struggles. The CEO Dan Clancy talks about it all the time, that Twitch isn't a profitable platform.
You know, I'll be blunt.
Yo, this CEO sucks, and I'm on Twitch. This man sucks. Look at this liberal simp, corny, goofy man. Look at him, bro. No backbone. No backbone. Twitch could be an amazing platform of different types of creators, but they want to have sex workers on there to generate a little bit of income. It's selling your soul just for a little bit of income. How much income are they making? How much income are they making on Twitch that you have to sell your soul just to keep these women on here? That's going to lead little boys, little girls to being degenerate. And then at the end of the day, those little girls that they are influencing will be them in a few years. It is what it is, man. I don't
We
like
aren't
this man at
profitable
all.
at this point.
Weak
Amazon
man.
has been extremely supportive of Twitch. And a big thing for being sustainable over time is ensuring that we don't lose money. And that's a big part of my job, because that's going to be what makes sure we can be here for long term.
They literally just laid off 500 employees, so it's pretty evident that Twitch is struggling and could use a couple of extra dollars. So when stuff like this happens for Twitch, it's great for them because it makes them a lot of money, and if they can find a way to monetize it, they're gonna try to, like they did with the hot tub meta. But at the same time, there is a huge downside to this, and that downside is that it makes the website as a whole look bad. Because when somebody thinks about Twitch, they're not gonna think of the many great streamers on the platform. They're gonna
It's like OnlyFans trying to like deflect that they actually are a sex platform, and now I'm trying to make it look like they are a content creator hub, but the only content creators on there that get recognition are sex workers. So I don't know how you're going to pivot from that. They tried to ban it, but it was too scared that, oh, I'm going to lose all my income because the only income that we're getting is from sex workers. That is it. So, like, come on, OnlyFans, come on. Everybody, like, you tarnish your name already. You tarnish your name. There's no change it. Just stick to that. Stick to a sex worker hub, and that's it. Don't try to be like your creative friendly. Oh, we can have chefs on here, cooks on here, YouTubers that are giving game business CEOs. No, bro, it's a sex website. That's it. Keep it as that. It's a sex platform. only sex workers are on OnlyFans. Every time I see a girl with an OnlyFans link, I don't care what she does on there, bro. You're a sex worker to me, because that's what the platform is for. So if you're on that platform and you know that 90% of the content creators on there are selling sex, so I just look at you different, right?
Think of the clip that they saw of the girl playing Fortnite off of her butt, or the clip that they saw of the girl with 2 cams pointed at her yitties and her butt. And also another downside is that these girls make other female streamers look bad, because there's probably many female streamers out there who create genuinely great content, but they don't get the credit they deserve because of women like this. And if a female streamer does reach those heights of success, their success is always going to be downplayed because people either think that they're a titty streamer or they're just milking lonely men online. Like, they're not going to think that they create real content, you know? Like, yeah, these e-thoughts do bring in a lot of money, but at the same time, it's at the cost of the other streamers on the platform, which I think is kind of bad, if I'm being real.
It's like Twitter, bro. Like, Elon should just get rid of those sex workers on there, bro. You don't need sex workers on Twitter to make Twitter great. Twitter is not a hub for sex. If they want to watch that type of stuff, let them go to the porn sites, not Twitter. Twitter should be a free speech, but porn is not. Sex is not free speech. You having sex with your partner is not free speech. I don't understand why Elon does not have that taken off. Why can't you just take it off? It might be too late. It might be too late to wipe all the stuff off that platform. I don't know if they could do it, bro. I don't know if they could do it. I don't know. It might be too late, man. It might be too late. So maybe that might be a reason why he hasn't taken off the platform. It could be that it's too late. The thing is just too saturated with sex work. So that's the only crutch of Twitter, is that there's too much sex work. Too much.
Video you guys just watched was recorded about a week ago. Shout out Bobby Schmurda.
You have sex on Twitter every time you log in. Okay? Sometimes you don't even have to be looking for sex stuff. Like, you just go there and you see naked things. That's why you have to turn the setting on that to blur all those type of stuff. Sometimes you can't even do nothing. You scroll a little bit in the comments, boom, sex work. You scroll a little bit in your feed, sex work. You searching for a different thing, sex work. Everywhere. You checking likes, sex work. Everything.
And today, right now, as I'm recording, it is March 28th, 2024, and Twitch actually put out a statement yesterday, March 27th, basically saying how starting on Friday, March 29th, content that focuses on intimate body parts for a prolonged period of time will not be allowed, meaning that the stuff I talked about in this video is basically done for coming March 29th. And, you know, I'm not gonna lie, this is a huge W, but at the same time, I am kind of concerned. Like, I seen a comment on this tweet that says they can switch body parts every 30 seconds. And then there was another comment that says these streamers are 2 steps ahead of you and working on a new meta that will force you guys to move the goalposts yet again. These band-aid fixes won't do anything. See you in 3 months. I feel like this is a step in the right direction, but at the same time, I do feel like people are still going to find a way to break the rules. And I'm kind of concerned, you know, but time will tell. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe everyone could be wrong in this comment section. But yeah, I just felt like I had to add that to the video because I feel like it would be kind of stupid of me to drop this.
Yeah, guys, man, it's not going to change until the platform actually makes it stand. And I think they should just get rid of the CEO. He's useless. He's not doing anything good for the company. They're losing money under him. Just get rid of him. Amazon, just fire that idiot that's running Twitch. Fire him. Just fire him. He doesn't do anything. Doesn't stand on nothing. He's not a man. He especially is not a man of God, allowing sex work to be on the platform that little kids are watching. The most viewers on Twitch are little kids, because adults don't have enough time to be on Twitch streaming. So let's be honest, they don't have enough time to be on Twitch watching other streamers make content. They don't have time. You work 40 hours a week. You got kids. You got a wife. You got hobbies. How much time are you gonna have to watch Twitch? An hour a day? Maybe 30 minutes. You work out too? Come on, you don't have time. You don't have time. So it's kids. Kids are free. They don't work. They go to high school. They go to maybe college students. They go to college. Middle schoolers. They have all the time in the world. They have all the free time in the world. So, hey, that's it. I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. Make sure you hit the sub, like, and comment. Let's get straight to it. Peace.